Welcome back to CarScope, where we bring you the most in-depth, no-fluff car reviews on the latest automotive icons. Today, we're diving deep into a car that continues to ignite the passion of car enthusiasts worldwide at the 2026 Toyota A90 GR Supra. Ever since Toyota brought the Supra name back to life, the world has been watching every move, every update, and in 2026, the A90 GR Supra enters a new era with subtle refinements, sharper dynamics, and a more honed-in mission, pure, unfiltered driving excitement. But is it still worthy of the Supra legacy? That's what we're here to find out. The 2026 model retains the aggressive design that has made the A90 instantly recognizable, but Toyota hasn't left it untouched. At the front, the car looks even more menacing thanks to sharper LED lighting elements that now offer adaptive matrix functionality. The iconic long nose design is more accentuated, with a resculpted front bumper that increases both visual appeal and aerodynamic functionality. Air intakes have grown larger and are now more purposeful, helping cool the brakes and engine more efficiently. The carbon fiber splitter now extends lower, hinting that the GR division has dialed in the Supra's motorsport DNA even further. Every crease on the front end serves a purpose, directing air around the car like a scalpel cutting through the wind. It looks like a concept car that escaped the design lab, but this time, it's real and it's meaner than ever. As we move to the side profile, the Supra continues to flex its athletic silhouette. The proportions are still spot on: long hood, short overhangs, low roofline, and a rear-biased stance that screams performance. For 2026, Toyota has added a new set of 20-inch forged aluminum wheels that are both lighter and stronger than before, reducing unsprung weight and improving agility. The side skirts now feature a more pronounced channeling edge, improving airflow and downforce stability at high speeds. The muscular rear haunches still define the Supra's identity, wrapping around a set of sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 5S tires that ensure grip and cornering confidence. The door design remains sleek, with frameless windows and flush-mounted handles, preserving that clean, aerodynamic line. For this model year, Toyota introduces 3 new colors: a Sonic Copper, Nitro Graphite, and a limited-run matte Fuji White that gives the car an ethereal presence under the lights. Swinging around to the back, the 2026 GR Supra remains a work of sculpted aggression. The ducktail spoiler is now integrated even more fluidly into the rear deck, with a carbon fiber lip available on the premium and circuit editions. The taillights get a new internal design with segmented LED lighting that animates on startup and shutdown. Below, the diffuser has been reworked to optimize airflow and house a slightly larger dual exhaust setup. The growl that comes from those pipes, it's pure mechanical aggression attuned by Gazoo Racing and tested on now 1/4 Nürburgring tarmac. The rear reflectors have been repositioned for better visibility, while a revised backup camera now offers 4K clarity, integrated into the emblem for a cleaner aesthetic. There's also a subtle badge tweak. The GR emblem now features a red stripe, denoting the updated Gazoo Racing spec of 2026. Stepping inside, the cockpit continues the tradition of being driver-focused with just enough tech to feel modern without becoming digital overload. The 8.8-inch central display has been upgraded with Toyota's latest infotainment system, which now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The graphics are cleaner, the response time is faster, and the overall experience feels more premium. Below the screen, you'll find familiar toggle switches and physical climate controls that are refreshingly tactile in this touchscreen-heavy age. The dashboard has been slightly resculpted for improved forward visibility, and the gauge cluster is still a fully digital 12.3-inch unit and now includes customizable layouts for normal, sport, and track modes. There's a heads-up display as standard on the premium and circuit trims, projecting performance data directly into the driver's line of sight. The seating position remains low and focused. New for 2026 are optional carbon fiber bucket seats that not only look the part but reduce weight by over 7 kilograms per seat. Standard seats are still supportive, with Alcantara and leather surfaces that offer both grip and comfort. Contrast stitching varies by trim, and now includes circuit red and phantom blue accents depending on your exterior paint choice. Cabin materials have been improved with soft touch plastics and aluminum accents replacing older, harder surfaces. Sound insulation has also been enhanced, but thankfully, Toyota has kept the mechanical engine sound mostly intact, delivering a raw connection between driver and machine. Cargo space is still a modest 10.2 cubic feet, but it's well-shaped and useful enough for a weekend trip, assuming you pack light and leave the golf clubs at home. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Supra continues to push boundaries. Under the hood remains the 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6 sourced from BMW, but it's been further optimized by Gazoo Racing engineers. Output is now rated at 395 horsepower and 390 pounds-feet of torque, thanks to recalibrated boost pressure and upgraded fuel injection mapping. The result is a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just 3.9 seconds. The 8-speed automatic transmission has been retuned for sharper shifts and faster downshifts, making it more eager and precise in spirited driving. However, for purists, the 6-speed manual remains an option, and in 2026, it's better than ever, with a lighter flywheel, optimized clutch actuation, and a revised rev matching system that can now be fully disabled. The chassis has also seen subtle yet significant tweaks. Toyota engineers have revised the suspension geometry and damping characteristics. Adaptive dampers now feature a wider range of adjustability, delivering more comfort in normal mode and greater control in sport and track settings. Steering calibration has been reworked to deliver more feedback through the wheel, making the car feel more communicative in tight corners and high-speed transitions. Braking is handled by 4-piston Brembo calipers up front and single-piston units in the rear, clamping onto vented discs. The brake-by-wire system has been recalibrated to deliver a more linear and predictable pedal feel. Add in the updated traction and stability control systems, and the Supra dances closer to being a true track day weapon, all while remaining usable on the street. Fuel economy remains respectable for a car with this level of performance. Expect around 25 miles per gallon combined, with the manual transmission returning slightly lower figures. But let's face it, if you're buying a GR Supra, MPG isn't your top priority. What matters more is the grin it puts on your face every time you slam the throttle, flick the shifter, or carve through a mountain pass. And in that department, the 2026 GR Supra remains utterly uncompromising. Now let's talk about pricing. The base 3.0 premium model starts at around $56,000, which includes the full suite of performance and tech features. The 6-speed manual variant is priced identically, giving buyers a true no-compromise choice. The Circuit Edition A, which adds carbon fiber trim, the track-tuned suspension, and exclusive color options A, begins at approximately $61,500. Add in a few extras like the carbon seat package, upgraded sound system, and exterior aero kit, and you could be looking at a $65,000 plus price tag. Still, when you compare it to rivals like the BMW Z4 M40i, Nissan Z-Nismo, and even the base Porsche Cayman, the Supra continues to deliver tremendous value, with a performance-to-dollar ratio that's hard to beat. So what's the final word on the 2026 Toyota A90 GR Supra? It's evolved, not reinvented, and that's exactly the right move. Toyota knows what this car is supposed to be, and instead of chasing gimmicks or trends, they've doubled down on what matters: sharper handling, more power, better feedback, and a design that continues to turn heads. Whether you're a longtime Supra loyalist or someone just looking for the ultimate rear-wheel drive thrill machine, the 2026 GR Supra deserves a hard look. It's the rare modern sports car that still feels analog in all the right ways, a machine that wants to be driven, pushed, and mastered. That's it for today's review of the 2026 Toyota GR Supra. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more content like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to CarScope, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Got questions about this Supra? Drop them in the comments below, we read every single one. Until next time, keep your revs high and your grip tight. Thanks for watching.